What's up guys, it's Craggy here and I'm the Yorick guy that only uploads once a month, but today I'm going to show you how you can get not 100 LP, not even 150 LP, but over 200 LP using these New Yorick strats that you need to implement in your games. So don't forget to leave a like and let's get to it. So remember that 2-hour video I made not too long ago talking about the builds, the items, the rune sets and even the playstyles? Well, a lot of it has been negated thanks to Riot Games. They've introduced a bunch of new changes, which means the items and runes are different now. Sundara is no longer an item you want to rush. Sterac's Gauge is an item you don't want to build pretty much at all thanks to them gutting it. So now we're going to be rushing Hullbreaker, there's a Lethality build, and there's even a rune page that involves phase rush. So the first strat we're going to be talking about is the Hullbreaker rush. Like a young female stuck in Jeffrey Epstein's island, everyone is using and abusing this item, including the ranged top laners. Fortunately, they won't be able to next patch. Rushing Hullbreaker is the perfect strat for Yorick, since Hullbreaker is a split pushing item and Yorick is a split pusher. It's kind of that simple. It's a cheap item that gives you a decent amount of AD, really good actually, a decent amount of magic resist and a decent amount of armor, so you can safely scale into 2 to 3 items. It also heavily punishes top laners for leaving the island of top lane, since you can decimate towers. And in a meta where everyone likes team fighting, that's perfect for Yorick. Now, if you choose to play with this Hullbreaker rush, you want to know one thing and one thing only. Don't ever group with your team. Let me emphasize this even more. Don't ever group with your team. You want to be in the opposite side of what your team's doing. If they're in the Dragon Pit, if they're even in the Baron Pit, you want to be in the opposite side of the map. So essentially, once you do complete this item, you are a social reject. You leave your house to take down a few towers and then you run back into the darkness, doing this continuously forever, wasting your life away. You may see a few people here and there, but what you do is you ignore them. You take the towers and then you just get out of there. Now you can go with any rune page, but what you want to make sure is you go resolve primary or secondary. This is because you want to go demolish and conditioning. Demolish for taking down towers even quicker, and conditioning for scaling even more with the armor and magic resist. So after you build Hullbreaker, I do suggest you go Trinity Force and Sharoda's Grudge straight after. This is because this combo is best for taking down towers, and what it does, it gives you enough movement speed and damage to clear waves and farm really fast. Now if you do pick this playstyle, you want to make sure you have an average of 7.5 CS per minute every game. If you're not doing this, you're not utilizing this playstyle properly. You want to make sure you're a farming monster, you're taking down every tower, and you're going in places where no one wants you to go, and you piss everyone off like your name is Putin. This playstyle is probably the best for consistent climbing. I guarantee you, if you are playing this properly, you are going to gain 200 plus LP within a matter of days or weeks. And if you have more questions or you want to see me play this playstyle and see how I do it properly, head over to my Twitch. I do stream occasionally, twitch.tv/crikey.
Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and
Now let's talk about the Lethality build along with the Phase Rush rune page. This is more of a niche style of playing, but if played correctly, you can still consistently climb. So why pick this rune page for this build? Well, the whole build revolves around your ghouls. So what you do is you land your E, you activate Phase Rush, you run around them, and your ghouls do the consistent damage with Lethality. Now at first, you might feel too squishy with this build, but if you can land your E's and auto-type Q's occasionally, you can activate shields and movement speed. This will keep you alive longer than you think. During laning phase, don't expect too much with this playstyle since you need to scale into 1.5 items until you do big damage. Although, in your first few backs, if you do go Serrated Dirk, you might do a lot more damage than you expect. Or you can go Vampiric Scepter and scale into your items. After Eclipse, you have to build Black Cleaver. This is when the build shines. Eclipse and Black Cleaver together does insane damage as long as you can land your E's. After you build those 2 items, you can go tankier if you want, since those 2 items will do enough damage, especially with the armor shredding. And if you're feeling extra spicy, you could even go Sharoda's Grudge and do even more damage. Now this playstyle isn't as one-dimensional as the prior playstyle, since you can do more than just split push. You can team fight and skirmish, since if you do land your E's, you're going to do insane damage, especially if the champion is squishy. Landing your E's on an ADC with 4 ghouls up will guarantee 60 to 90% health taken in an instant. Me personally, I don't really vibe with this playstyle, but I don't deny the effectiveness on it. So if you do want to play with this playstyle and have some fun, and even climb, try it out. Those are the 2 playstyles you can try on Yorick right now. Both playstyles will lead into consistent LP gains, but they both are counter opposites when it comes to playing them. So that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys next time.
We shall prevail. We have eternity.